Hello, and welcome to a Sunday edition of Robert versus the New York Times Crossword. Today we're going to the Sunday, February 25th, 2024 Crosswords, and go for that 1,458-day streak. So here's your spoiler alert for the Sunday Mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. The Mini is always free to play. Alright, let's do it. Long time ago? No. Above and beyond. Far, far away. Rebel. Fired, VPs, and Den. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Quite a niche clue there. Well, it's a pretty iconic opening crawl. Vibed well with 7 stars in the Big Dipper. I guess 4 in the ladle part and 3 more in the handle. Biden hails from Delaware. So we've got a president, vice president theme-ish today. Not really a theme, but anyway. Now for the main event, that's the Sunday Daily Grid, which is by Scott Hogan and Katie Hale today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. Today's puzzle is called Special Treatment. Sunday is the only day with a title of the New York Times. So let's see, no idea what that theme is going to be like. But let's see what Scott and Katie have in store for us. Let's get into it. Favors, rock band with a slash, AC/DC, like much of Iran. Sue Monk blank. Castle material, maybe sand. GameCube successor was the Wii. Slathered in sauce in restaurant speak is wet. Result, end up or something. Cosecant reciprocal is sign. Mascara mishap. Smear. Proctor's pronouncement is time. Aer lingus. The do in do re mi. It's a C. It's the tonic. Oh, it's the root, isn't it? Nah, this should be a D. Oh, deer. Do a deer, a female deer. I visited the dermatologist who. I visited the cardiologist who didn't miss a beat. Gave a thumbs down. Educational forum. Step in origami is crease. It's totally corny, the cob. CCTV, that's security footage. Vetoed, no. This is Oreo, shout out to Oreo, so voted no. Like a money back guarantee, no risk. Teach in. Okay, what do you mean? Maybe it's big flings. Kind of keyboard. Setting for some post-run refreshments. Blank Barbarino. Heretofore, and car that Brits call a saloon. That's a sedan. Partner of Hoda on today. Apt letters. Purpose, okay. This is Tessa Thompson. Made a rash decision. Okay. Fashion something fashionable, maybe. Maybe it's so. Oh. Après ski. Pet you can take to the vet is the Chia pet. 1 of 4 on a diamond. Okay. Bull-headed. Club assistant is a caddy. Much of Iran is Shia. Favors are asks, like that's a big ask. The greatest as well as the most elegant of Roman philosophers was Cicero. Went under. Would have thought died. Rob Reiner in Hollywood. Old Yeller question mark is a town crier. Sorry ass question mark. Wheelless vehicle, a sled. Lived in. Okay. Dwelt probably uninspired, and Kirby musical genre is ska. Set forth. Bamboozles. Revealing word. This is dove, and voila. Long quest. Roth IRA. It's involved in kissing and telling. RLC, maybe it's lip. I visited a dentist and now I know the drill. Prattle. Could be yap. This is an odyssey. Hint to the number of ingredients in Triscuits. try. This is assert. Behave like the lion in Oz. Coward. So here. Having 2 equal sides. Isosceles. Pinches. Crimps. HTML here. I visited the anesthesiologist and now I've lost something. Alternative to foil or sabers. Ape. Bitter brews or IPAs. They might come out of the woodwork. Spanish salutation is hola. Elisha Otis puts the pedal to the metal. Steps on it. 32,000 ounces is a ton. Dwelt it was. Pack of dogs, question mark. Natural decorations on some bookshelves. Home of the 123-story Lotte World Tower. That's Seoul. Olive oil here. Gets in shape. It's molds probably. Man's name that becomes a distance. This is Emil. Sponge features a pour. Ridiculously, maybe it's 2. Bean variety. There's a lot of beans out there. Natural, right? Hunt. Prey on. Mung bean, I guess. It's Ada Lovelace. California Wine Valley. Sonoma. Non-stereo is mono, but on social media. I visited sleep specialist too. This is a lessee. Corpse Shuffle is a reorg. Blank Max. Double wide is a garage. 2 car. Professional who works a lot. Swear. Lost my skin is a rind. This is add. Soul Seller is Kia. Leo for 1. Change positions as in volleyball. Sports Center anchor Linda. Takes the blame for Cops 2. Do some engraving is etch. Color blending technique. Title for a French priest is Père. Wieners, I guess. Gave me the nod or something. This is a ver or a vow. This is a valet, like parking your car in a lot. Ava Max. Delaware's a neighbor of Maryland. Came up in the mini also. This is dope. We doing this? Geodes, I see. 11 in El Salvador. Once have over as host. Lost my touch. Scenario before a 2-run home run is 1 on. You game. Sorry ass is Eeyore. Allowed to be bars Lent. It is currently Lent. I visited the radiologist who? Lasting bad memories, so to speak. Scars, maybe. Meager is scanty. Blank versus blank. Mad strip. Prenatal tests are amnios. Got tagged. Call. Okay. Like comeuppance is karmic. Let me. I wanna. Ring up. Okay. Spy versus spy. Rude or without its first 2 letters. A rude person. Crass or ass. This is out. I visited the radiologist who, star sign, saw right through me. This is ombre. Slowly cook is braise. Current event is an eddy. Quilter's line is a seam. Express lane unit is an item, like in the grocery store. Long is to ache, I think. Emmy Nerther. Okay. Paul ou Paulette. Are they saints? Oh, I really didn't mean to type that many I's. Filled folded food. Could be a taco. Female French friend is ami. Part of most musical notes is a stem. Oh, it's just nom. Swears is attests. I think it is taco. Knocking onomatopoeia. Rat-a-tat. Stand corrected. Okay. Fixes to rig. Cribbage markers a peg. Gnome is a garden statuette. MSNBC competitor. I guess it's CNN. Ancient Greek area north of Thessaly is Thrace. Blank beer. Near beer. Rotate. Okay. Big flings. Right. Kind of keyboard. An ASCII keyboard? No. Till now? Bullheaded. It's horned. This could be, huh? Umpire. Air now. Big flings. Heaves. Vinny Barbarino. Emoji. Alright. This corner was hard at the end there. Emoji keyboard. 4 and a diamond. I was thinking baseball diamonds. Like 4 bases. Also was considering, you know, the gem. Having recently bought one. Didn't know Vinny Barbarino because I've never watched Welcome Back, Carter. I think this northeast corner is a bit tricky, but did survive. And today we've got a bunch of phrases clued as referring to medical specialties. Cardiologist didn't miss a beat. Dermatologist made a rash decision. After the dentist, I know the drill. After the anesthesiologist, I lost my touch. Gave me the nod. Radiologist saw right through me, and I think this is the best one. This is the podiatrist, and now I stand corrected. That's kind of funny. That's like, it feels like that's... Okay. I think this is the funniest one. I stand corrected because I went to the podiatrist. I wonder if podiatrists hear that all the time. But all right, I think it's a nice enough collection of phrases, and it's a nice enough collection of medical specialties plus dentistry. Sleep specialists, are they medical doctors? Are dentists medical doctors? Doctor. Sleep specialist doctor. Center for Sleep Disorders at my own university. Well, GW Hospital, which actually... Let me not bore you with the poor financials of GW Medical Center. GW Center for Sleep Disorders. You see, it's part of neurology and neurosurgery. Makes sense. All right, let's take a look through this puzzle. See where there might have been some issues, so we can learn. Yeah, restaurant. There's a whole bunch of restaurant lingo, especially at like a diner. So certainly a wet burrito is one that's slathered in sauce, but. You know, it took me a long time to realize the chia and chia pets were the same thing as the chia and chia seeds. Shout out to Oreo. Happy birthday, Oreo. It's Oreo's birthday today, and she's in the puzzle. So, yeah, again, this northeast corner to me seems pretty hard. Unfortunately, I haven't... Do people still watch morning television? I do know that Hoda's last name is Kotb, but I didn't know. Hoda, Jenna, today. Today with Hoda and Jenna. Okay, it's sort of in the name of the show. But I haven't watched Today in like decades, so it's not really Today. The greatest as well as the most elegant of Roman philosophers. Here we go. I think that's kind of funny. Sorry, ass. That's kind of funny. I like IPAs. Yeah, Soul. Shout out to Minjin. Ada Lovelace. We have Ada Lovelace and Emmy Noether. And both these can be clued in other ways. This is like the American Dental Association. And this one, of course, is the award. Emmy Noether. I've cited a paper by Emmy Noether. Her 1916 paper. She's also super famous in physics. So I think this could be clued as mathematician and physicist Emmy Noether. But but in my particular area of mathematics, Noetherian rings are incredibly important. So that's a nice familiar name to see in the grid, but I assume it's not so easy for non-mathematicians and non-physicists. That said, Yamataka's I don't think this corner is too bad. Nice clue there. I like parentheticals like that. Didn't know Sumunk Kid, but that was fine. Yeah, ski run. Yeah, you can have isosceles triangles. You can also have isosceles trapezoids, although some isosceles trapezoids have 3 equal sides, I think. It's a nice clue. You both kiss and tell with your lips. I don't know how I feel about the fact that, the prefix is there in the clue. I sort of feel like that's sort of breaking the rules, and not for a super good reason, but equal employment opportunity commission. It's really equal opportunity employer. EEO, equal employment opportunity, yeah. EEOC, as I said. You game? I think the cluing is pretty decent here. It's a very solid puzzle, I think. We have a ver. Yesterday, I think we had a vow. Although maybe in the mini we had a ver. You never know. You type in the AV. Decent number of names, but not too bad. Don't really like stuff like is out, but yeah. I think it's a creditable Sunday puzzle. Really hard to make nice 21 by 21 grids, so finishes up a fairly quick week, I think. 10 minutes, 5. Yeah, somewhere in the 35-minute range. That's quite good for me. It appears that this puzzle is playing pretty fast. It is faster than my average Sunday. Although, for some reason these days, I'm always breaking 10. I used to have a hard time to break 10. Could be experience, I guess. Could be that the puzzle's getting easier. Anyway, let's move on to some more, not intro to vector spaces. Let's move on to some more puzzles, starting with the Telegraph Plusword. Here's your spoiler alert for the Plusword. If you'd like to play along, there's a link in the description below. It's free to play. British mini crossword meets Wordle at the end. Undercover agents. Maybe they're moles. Blank diver. No, scuba diver. Votes. Small amounts are iotas. Creepy. Eerie. So it's spies. Burns is sears. No. Something's wrong. This is Ultra. Tony Blair. Asses. Poles. Cooey. That's right. I think that might be right. From Cooey. That I've never seen that. It really looked wrong to me. We had spy versus spy in the New York Times grid. Tony Blair, that makes this puzzle British, I guess. What the heck is Cooey? It's a shout originated in Australia. Interesting. Okay. Wasn't familiar with that one. A lot of vowels. That could be useful if you're constructing a grid. I'm not sure if it would fly in the US. But yeah, let's move on to the telegraph code words now. Had a hard time yesterday, last 2 days with some of these code words. So let's see what we can do here. This immediately looks like an E, I think. This looks like it might be reserve, I would say. Let's see. I would say T, although I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna put an I here, no. An A, but this looks wrong. It's gotta be a vowel following a V. But what is this word here? This is also fairly common. So this is probably a vowel also. Interesting. Could have an error somewhere. Guess I could try to figure out this. Maybe it's tempest. If this is tempest, though, what does this become? Let's try it. I don't have any better ideas at the moment. Could be wrong. This is definitely a vowel. I guess it might be episode here. Comprehension. Imari Amati. Wow, this looks weird too. This is habits though. That must be our K. Oh, upkeep. That's hard. Column here. Macaw. Buzzard. Nizam. Wow. Imagery. And penny farthing. Quite tough. Quite tough. Amati and Imari. So Amati is a violin making family from Cremona. But Imari and Nizam make this, I think, pretty hard. Imari ware is a Japanese porcelain. What is Nizam? Nizam of Hyderabad, state of Nizam, part of India. It's quite hard. So me not being able to figure this out, I think, is understandable enough. Just have to look somewhere else. Yeah. All right. Let's move on to the code words regular. Maybe it'll be a bit friendlier to us. Let's see what we can do here. Try to find some place to make progress. Trying to figure out. That's probably not an E. This one looks like we should figure out what this is. This is error, I guess. That's a good start. This looks like an A. Although I don't know what though. This is a T, I guess. Tandor? Answers. This is an I, fairy. Equinox. This is equip and improve. This is expel. Regalia, Algeria. This is dough. Hertz. Spice. Sax. Taj and barge. All right. My average time is still 160. I don't know if this is an error, but it's a bit funny. All right, I guess error. The E is gettable, and then error makes the E and the O gettable, which is a pretty nice way in. I didn't see it at the beginning. Furlong, I see. Anyway, let's let's do the flashback puzzle. Haven't done it in a while. It is actually today's. It just got updated. So let's try the flashback and let's end on connections as we always do. Or should I save it for tomorrow? Let me save it for tomorrow, which is a shorter day. Let's end on connections. Where we try to make 4 groups of 4. Didn't succeed yesterday at figuring out what it was before we solved it, but core feather windmill, middle wing seed light wine stem plant shop, rind factory heavy wink. So is this a red herring here? Wine wing wind wink. Could be a red herring. Could be that they're all in a different category. Although a mill, a plant, a factory, and a shop are all places where things are produced. Okay. Core stem, I think parts of like an apple, but rind, parts of fruits, seed. Let's try it. I'm not so sure. Okay, parts of fruit you might not eat. So, oh, these are different weights, huh? In like boxing. And then these are all just, they start with win. Win plus a letter. All right, so it wasn't a red herring. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you tomorrow for a Momo Monday. See you then.